We are now leaving Waikiki. I'm going to be jumping on the freeway here shortly and heading towards the Arizona Visitor Center. Waikiki. Waikiki. Why? Freshwater. Kiki, spouting. Before 1920, Waikiki was only swamps, fish ponds, and taro fields, not worth much to anybody. After 1920, a company by the name of Hawaii Dredging Company came in and landfilled, basically they landfilled all of Waikiki to make way for the resort area, the hotels that you're staying at, as well as the beach area. All that sand in front of your hotels had to be brought in. There was no beach area prior to 1920. All that sand had to be brought in. And where did they get the sand from? California, Australia. That's where the sand came from. Now, if you have a chance, an opportunity to go onto the beach in Waikiki and go onto the beach anywhere else around the island, you'll find the sand different from the other places around the island. The sand in Waikiki is a much coarser sand versus the sand around the island, which is much finer sand. So Waikiki is one big landfill. Now it is one of the most expensive pieces of real estate on the island, Waikiki. How many islands make up the Hawaiian Islands? Can anybody tell me?
8.
How many?
8.
7 inhabited islands. Total 132. 132. We are the longest island chain in the Pacific. Now people say, what about the Philippines? The Philippines has a lot of islands. Yes, they do, but they're clustered together. The island chain of the Hawaiian Islands is 1,600 miles in length. It stretches from the big island of Hawaii, which is where the volcanic activities take place, all the way up to the northern Hawaiian Islands. You are on the 3rd largest island in the Hawaiian Island chain, the island of Oahu. We have a population of 1.3 million people, and being a weekend, Saturday, you won't see the traffic, but on a weekday, we have the most population here on this island, 900,000, and you can see all 900,000 people in the morning and in the afternoon trying to get somewhere, because we have the most population. Why? Because we have the most jobs here. The job market here. Our economic industry is here on this island. You are the #1 industry. You are the #1 industry. Tourist industry is the #1 industry. So I applaud you for bringing in the most money to our economy. Second, what do you think the second most important contribution to our economy? The military. 21% of our economy depends on the military. We have all 5 branches of the military represented here on the island. The third is A, begins with an A. Can anybody help me?
Agriculture.
Agriculture, definitely. Pineapple, coffee, macadamia nuts. I don't have any Aussies on my bus today, but we got the macadamia nuts from Australia. All we did was dip it in chocolate, and it sells. But pineapple, coffee, macadamia nuts, yes. Sugar is no more in the islands. We used to cultivate sugar, but now they found it to be cheaper to go to South America, Central America to obtain sugar than it was to get it from Hawaii. So, pineapple, oh, by the way, pineapple. About 5 years ago, you could only take 1 box of pineapple back to the continental United States, and that was like about 3 pineapples in a box. Now you're unlimited as far as how much pineapple you can take back with you. And please, take all the pineapple. Take as much as you want. We're getting tired of pineapple. Take it all. We don't need no more pineapple. So, pineapple, Kona coffee, macadamia. That's the third industry. Somebody say, when I say A, they said ABC stores. Yeah, we got a lot of those. We got 56 ABC stores just in Waikiki. We used to have 54, but when the economy went bad, they built 2 more. So now we have 56. We have 56. There are 56 here in the state of Hawaii. There are 6 in our 9th island, Las Vegas. There are 6 in Las Vegas, and there's also a few on the island of Oahu. When folks get lost in Waikiki and they say, well, where's your hotel? Well, it's next to an ABC store. That doesn't help because every block has an ABC store. Every hotel has an ABC store. Somewhere around that hotel, there's an ABC store. So, and what does ABC stand for? Somebody says, Alcohol Beverage Commission. Aloha, Bill Clinton. Already been chewed. ABC stands for Aloha Brings Customers. That's what ABC stands for. Okay, we're getting ready to get on the freeway. The freeway we'll be getting onto is the H1 freeway. There are 3 freeway systems on this island. There are no freeway systems on the other island. But we're getting on one of 3 freeway systems. This is the H1. And what do you think the other 2 are named?
2 and 3.
H2 and H3. Okay? Over here to the right. That dome building that you see is for us to get money from Uncle Sam. We'll call it anything he wants us to call it. He said, you will call it an interstate? No problem, we'll call it an interstate. So we're traveling in the westerly direction on the H1 freeway. This building you see up ahead of us with the pink walls, the pink parking structure, is a Kapi'olani Medical Center for Women and Children. President Barack Obama was born there. He grew up on the other side of the freeway in one of these apartment complexes. His grandmother raised him. Just beyond the apartment complex is a school called Punahou. Punahou was a private school. It was established by the missionaries when they arrived here. So their children had a place to go to school as well, but he went to he was born at Kapi'olani Medical Center for Women and Children. So we're on the H1 freeway. The mountain range to my right is the Ko'ola mountain range. It is 39 miles in length. The island is only 41 miles in length. Ko'ola mountain range plays a significant part on December 7, 1941 when Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. We're going to see another mountain range. Just on the other side of Diamond Head is Koko Head Crater. Punchbowl Crater is the resting place, one of the Pearl Harbor. 183 Japanese planes. 167 planes came over the Ko'ola range on my right. The stadium is unique. The stands can be reconfigured, can be moved around. Pro Bowl, absent last year, 2010, went back to Florida. The Pro Bowl players didn't want it there. The families of the Pro Bowl players didn't want it. $4.24 on the other islands. $4.24 for gas, for regular gas. Yes, yes. And we get our crude oil from Asia. So, you know, and then we have refineries here. Chevron has a refinery here. And we have a company called Tesoro Refinery as well.